Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Maize. This would be episode 5 of it, and so in the last one we got down to the basement levels. It's kind of a sewer system. We come up to the edge up here, but down below we had found a sub bay where they had built a submarine, or
Why
at least...
does Bloody always have to say things? Idiot says nothing. Ever.
I'm talking right now, interrupted me. Anyway, and yeah, so then we came in and we found a reactor which we set up through a bit of a maze, and now we've come to, in the same sewer system, a door to take us to West Hook 1. So we're taking a look around and seeing what's all this about. It's a control console slot. It's looking for something. I don't think it wants an English muffin. So, there was also this grate, which we're going to have to send Vladdy into.
Again with the crawling?
Yes.
Stania veselo. What is Vlad doing here? Is this Vlad's purpose? Crawling and climbing through stupid junk to get more stupid junk? And for what? This stupid garbage? This is useless. No use, no purpose, just more garbage. Garbage for idiots. Always.
Thanks for finding the garbage.
Of this garbage worth Vlad suffering, but already know the answer. No, because it's garbage. What stupid thing is next?
Well, your garbage is actually exactly what I think I need. Due to a communication error, this particular control console was designed to be removable from its base. It was lost approximately 60 times during the facility's existence. And this should be giving the controls that we need to get this thing open, comrade. So, be happy you got it. Alright, let's start her up. Initiate hook activation.
So, this is what stupid thing does? Vladdy still think it garbage.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I haven't figured out the purpose. The thing was important, probably. The thing that I did was important. Alright. Well, I lifted a hook up. Oh, hey, what's this?
Vladdy think you may have problem, idiot. You take too much garbage.
I like my stuff. Broke off its door thanks to a shoddy soldering job done immediately after the facility Christmas party. You could probably find another door to fit it on, just not this one. Okay. That makes sense. The impact of the hook going up must have caused this to fall. The corn's gone. Well, there was another ramp that went up. Okay, so we're back at that. Oh, and our exit to even get back out the way we came has been blocked. So we have no choice but to continue on. See, that wasn't there before. Alright, so I'm going to head up this ramp and see if I can figure out what's going on this side. This one needed a door. Alright, this is West Hook number 2, which happened to need this. I'm glad I went to the other one first. This one already has this button. Oranges. Some sort of pod. It won't let me get to it. I can see it, but it won't let me reach it. So that door moves out of the way. So I got a button to open this up, but I want to go take a walk around. I always like to explore before I do advancing things. Get ourselves a ladder is necessary here to get to that. Okay. We don't have any of those. So, let's go ahead and start this up.
That does not sound good.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not working
Tanya
properly.
Vesilo. Why is this place so stupid? Nothing works. Idiot American machines. Well done, idiot. Breaking it will help. Stupid.
Yeah.
So take that dumb piece, see if you can fix it.
Breaking everything won't help you progress in case that wasn't clear. A new path is opened for you. Head back to the command grotto and down to level 2. Oh yeah. The gear is completely broken. I need another half for that. You need to figure out a way to repair this broken gear if you want to raise that giant hook to the sky. The fact that you know nothing about engineering, mechanical repairs, or finding things means that this will probably go smoothly. Of course. Alright, well it means that the path that was just blocked a second ago should be open for me to get back again. And there was a level 2 entrance back there in the main corner room when they were looking down. Oh yeah. It's nice little guided to definitely make sure that you don't get lost. I don't know if that's convenient or oversimplification of the game, but I don't appreciate the corn coming behind me and moving the boxes around every time. Unless it's to my benefit. Let's see. Have access to any of these security terminals now that we've got this on? Nope. Nope, nothing of use yet. Not yet, anyway. But the corn lobby was down here. The command grotto or grotto.
Useless garbage everywhere.
Oh yeah. And on to level 2. Let's go. Shoot, boy, what we enter? Oh shit! Good thing you made it through that door, Vladdy. It's like we entered Tron in here. There's a 1980s arcade machine that's gonna zap me into its world. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. Snack machines.
It's time Vladdy told you where he is from. Vladdy is from small box, very dark, then stupid idiot brought him out of box, and it was sad. Now, we are here.
Oh, well, that's a short life. Comrade. Bob, you stupid dummy. Why you commissioned that artist to make these maps is beyond me. They are unreadable. Everyone is getting lost down here. This is a map? Oh, Jesus, that is not a map. It's like an impression of a map. It's a yet another Bob McTavish honorary lobby. This one has no statue in it. I don't care how good a deal you got. No more lobbies, idiot. Book. A completely lazy mystery novel. High Danger 2. Dangering. Or Night Danger 2. Danger. After an unexpected hit, yeah, the first book apparently, the maligned author was forced to write a sequel. This time, he saved everyone the trouble of reading the book altogether and revealed the killer on the back flap. The novel actually chronicles the detective's struggle to return a pair of defective pants. Somebody likes really bad books. I would not be surprised if it was Ted, who acts like he's so smart. Meeting room. Hey, this is that meeting room where the giant corn was. Uh-oh. Water cooler. Holy shit, did I just take a whole water cooler? Alright, let's carry this around. You were mistakenly trying to pick up something else, but now you are in possession of an entire water cooler. You were too stubborn to put it down, so you're just gonna find a use for it. Carrying it everywhere you go. You didn't even empty out the water. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Just puts it down like it's the same size as a gear. I find that amusing. Alright, so this was the room I was in. See if there's anything of value. Just knocks over the wine bottle. Stupid? Stupid. That looks like a farmer or possibly a scarecrow, so a scarecrow is a stupid. We got ourselves a couple of things to look at. A red marker. You mistakenly thought this was a blue marker, but you don't want to put it back down lest you hurt its feelings. Instead, you'll draw a face on something with it because, you know, it likes to do that. Portfolio, another portfolio thing. Welcome to Redacted Land. A very slick-looking proposal to rework the facility in a high-end theme park and casino resort. There's lots of pleasing-looking graphs pointing upwards, so you know for sure that it's a good idea. Some notable attractions include Vatland, Genetics Kingdom, and Kitchen. Another note. My God, Bob. What is this? There's no way in any conceivable universe that we can turn this facility into a resort. Stop it, you dummy. He's obviously not a scientist. I'm pretty sure that Bob is like a businessman. I don't know how he got degrees being considered a scientist. He definitely knows how to market shit, though. If this was a marketable job. Alrighty. Facial recognition point. We need another one. Another water cooler, huh? I see. Hi, Ted. Since you're so worried about security, I did a favor and beefed up the doors to your room. You're absolutely welcome. Bob, you jerk. I can't even get into my room because of these stupid discount security measures. Fix it. I'm sick of sleeping in the grotto. Huh. No security item. Well, I can definitely put this water cooler here. Floating in space. We need some kind of box for it to stand on, and then looks like a plant. Something can be placed there. It's definitely his living quarters, so we'll keep looking around. A workplace readiness report. Giving up on the Corn's ability to be weaponized on any level, the scientists attempted to see if they could be of any use in the general workplace. They weren't, opting to take naps instead. However, the Corn did display a fondness for stacking orange boxes, which they did so every chance they could. The goal of which seeming to be directing the researchers to do what they wanted. Yeah, guiding us around, like myself. Hey, it's another rock. Another useless rock. A rocky rock. Now this is a rock that knows its place in the world. Unquestioning, unwavering, happy, and basking in its complete and utter rockiness. You have named it Shelby. We now have Shelby, Chauncey, and what was the other rock's name? Oh, my memory is so bad. I believe that was a long time back we got that other rock. A nondescript Chauncey, Shelby, and Mabel. Not why we were naming these rocks, I have no idea. Hey, Corn, scared the shit out of me. So to get over here and get this box, Corn. A sturdy box. This is absolutely positively the sturdiest box you will ever find, except for the one you see immediately after you pick up this box. You now have what is known as boxer's remorse. That other box was nicer. Hey, there's a statue. Holy shit! I didn't even notice how big that was. Alright. So, Bob, what do you think of this? See what you have driven me to, jerk. To make a statue of himself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hi, Ted. This is great. Really excited to see you get into the spirit of things. Had one of my own so we could be side by side. Really think it balances the space well. Well, not really, you jackass. You can't even see a face of this thing. I didn't know what it was I was looking at. I would not want to be in whatever room that is up there, staring at that face. Let's put this box down here. There we go. Now we just need to figure out the other pieces. Before I head on further that way, I'm going to see what this room has to offer. I'm assuming this is where Bob lives, with all this trash everywhere. something. Cafeteria. Plants. Not a cafeteria space for a place that didn't really have a lot of people around. 2 humans living here and a bunch of corn, which I'm assuming doesn't eat much. What do they do? Drink liquids all day? A plastic plant.
You take so many useless things, idiot.
Hey man, everything I've picked up so far has been of use. You can just eat a bag of dicks, bear. Bob, where is that idiot Fernando hiding? I told him to refill the coffee trolley with Ranka weeks ago. I mean like Sanka. If you find him, put him to work and do so yourself, buffoon. Sanka Coffee. I don't think that brand exists anymore. Definitely a game made by people around my age. Kitchen. Go in a second. Nothing in here to look at. No papers. Lots of spice tins. Oh, alright. A locked kitchen door can be opened from the kitchen. So I gotta find a way into the kitchen. What about on this side? Anything? Nope, can't go. Well, this plastic plant's definitely going on top of the whole structure that we built here to get into this room. No? Well, it looks like that's what goes up there. Huh. Alright. What does it say? You'd think this particular plastic plant was perfect if not for the garish pot to which it was attached to. You have an unnatural hatred for clay pots of every size, shape, and color. Fucking pot. Alright, we got 2 staircases down and a couple more that way. Go down this one first. This is the assistant's office. Right under these, you can see a nice, beautiful nut shot of these statues. Something in here. A master plan. It appears to be the only thing Fernando, the founder's assistant, put any effort into, aside from shredding important documents and wearing fancy fedoras and gloves. It's a very poor plan involving jumper cables and strange lightning rod, and somehow turning into all-powerful god. Yeah, that must have been what happened to him outside. Notes read that the stupid corn told me their secret, and Bob and Ted will be my assistants now. So in other words, the corn told them to create that thing, and he electrocuted himself to death. The corn murdered him. Bear stuck in the wall. That's a glitch. A medicine ball. You could have taken a much lighter ball. It's 10 pounds, it's not bad. A much lighter ball for this particular task, but that would require a grasp of logic that you don't really have. Notes and stuff. I should probably pick it up first. There we go. The 1 second assistant. A peculiar book on how to be an assistant in the workplace whose end appears to be to do as little work as possible. Chapters include how to shred everything, an intro into hiding into the office, and shifting blame to the interns. Got a lot of notes here. Left to right. Left to right. Oh, it's a book. Daily planner. Final page consists of 6 appointments. 9 a.m., do nothing. 11 a.m., pick up new fedora and glove. Noon, torture stupid corn for amusement. 3 p.m., hide to avoid work. 5:45 is torture corn. And 6 p.m. is initiate the master plan, which I'm assuming is now 1988, it said on there. So that's the time frame we might be living in. Who explained the Teddy Ruxpin. That would explain why they also decided to kill him off. Tell him how to get their corn working. How they got their power through the electricity killed him from all that torture. Hi, Fernando. Could you be a pal and place the tour brochures across the facility? There's only a few hundred, so you'll be able to do that in no time flat. Fernando, you cretin. Ignore that idiot Bob's request. What you really need to do is sort the samples in the genetics lab from least reactive to most. So go do it. Hey, Fernando. Got a more important job for you than that. Need that statue directly above you, moved about an inch or so. Scaffolding already set up, so you'll finish in about an hour or so. Jackass. Fernando, you lazy oaf. Don't touch that statue. You don't need yet another insurance claim. Instead, go to the second floor of the barn and observe the corn's behavior in their habitat for several days. And don't move a muscle. That'll throw the data off. Hey, Fernando. Don't worry about that observation stuff. The corn will take their own notes. Really need you to hang about a few dozen new paintings. That just came in. Be a pal and set that up, would you? Thanks. Fernando, you twit. Don't lift a finger for those paintings. Instead, use this pen, draft a letter from me. That's just like a weird... That's what just rammed that whole sentence together. Use this pen, draft a letter for me. Dear Bob, you are a nitwit and an idiot. Cordially, Ted. Cordially, Ted. He thinks they're so dumb. A coffee trolley. It's out of coffee. What if I put the coffee machine in it? Oh wait, I don't have that. Gears? Red marker? Plastic plant? Medicine ball? Okay. Nothing else to do here for now. Except for figure out why my bear is stuck in the wall. Looks like we've got a caved-in entranceway to something. Man, they really just like toss their trash as soon as they're done eating. Is this like corn food here? Tin Company. This is the way to level 3. And other living quarters. Okay, this is Bob's living quarters. Alright. Place the plant here. And a medicine ball here. To what purpose? I'm not sure. We can draw on this. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a face. Q does nothing, Smith. A terribly drawn face. Somehow your artistic skills have become worse in a short time between this effort and your Sketcher 3000 drawing. It looks like a face to me. Anyway, you try to determine if the face you've drawn is happy, angry, or asking itself why it has brought into being and to suffer such a horrible torment. You eventually settle on smiling. Yeah, it is smiling. So what's the point of that? Gears? English muffins? Nothing? Face? Well, I don't have what I need to interact with that with yet. There we go. Pruning shears. Bam! Take the plant off the top, put that on. Trim plant. It's much nicer now. By freeing this plastic plant from its potted prison, you managed to trigger a dramatic series of events that led you to obtain a trimmed plastic plant. These events include reaching out to grab the trimmed plastic plant, picking up the trimmed plastic plant with your right hand, and wondering why you did all this in the first place. Oh, I know why. He's going to make a little statue man. After I finish exploring this room. Bob's journal. Written entirely in red pen, it isn't so much a journal as it is a mindscape with occasional pictures. Massive ambitious plans are written down and abandoned midway through inception, and sometimes mid-sentence. He's got like commissioned versions of all the planes. Somebody has a cat, or that or they shit in cat boxes, which would make no sense. Why is there, for that matter, why is there a bathroom like a whole floor above them? They live down here. Box of monkey treats. Capuchin treats. Maybe that's what the box is for. Bob mistakenly thought that capuchin was another word for delicacy and ordered thousands of boxes of to snack on. When he was told that the snacks were in fact for monkeys, he ate them anyway. Idiot. Navigational chart. Huh. Like in the middle of nowhere? Are we actually somewhere, maybe? Just like an X. Huh. It's a small navigational chart of the Pacific Ocean with a very peculiar course, plotted from the United States to an island in the middle of the ocean. The course was more in common with the movement of a small fly than any nautical vessel. It's apparently part of Operation Subaquanium. Yeah, that's it. Subaquanium Evadir. But owing to your poor understanding of all languages, you mistakenly think that it's a chain restaurant specializing in Italian cuisine. Yeah, because that's what that sounded like. I wasn't sure what that was. With their crazy video game Nintendo 64 cartridge, Nintendo shape Atari controller. An invoice for a large amount of statues. Oh, there we go. Brought in bulk and commissioned in a variety of materials, Bob seems to have ordered more statues than can possibly be fit inside of the facility. Due to this, a statue storage fee is also included. He did indeed get a discount, but the cost is so outlandish in the first place that the missing zero is barely noticeable. Man, alright. And his own little restroom. Still got gold lined seats and toilets. Man, they share it. They share a restroom? This one's got a security door too. You put a security door on both sides so he can't even get in and out of his own bathroom. Douchebag. Alright. Well, let's get on over. Let's see if we can open up this door and move on to the next part. Alright, we got a medicine ball with a face and a plant. Looks exactly like him. Ding. No,
That does not sound good.
Uh-oh.
Aha!
Oh, yeah.
I finally found you! You've fallen into my clutches, just like all the others. I must say, I'm quite disappointed. I thought you were more clever, more interesting. But no matter. Now, your suffering will be so incomprehensible that your small mind will
Stupid
break!
plant, why is your face like that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Your stupid face is very bad. Dumb plant. Is that on purpose?
Shut up, you mean furry stupid! How dare you! I am the pinnacle of my race! You will pay for this insult. Let me just... Ow!
What's up, boy?
biting!
Chief!
Biting is cheating. I win by default. Ha 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 ha! Your plans have been foiled by my plans, which are better than yours, you dummy! Ha 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 ha!
Okay, if you say so,
And
buddy.
I am most certainly not retreating. Ha 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 ha!
Looks like you're retreating.
You know, this place is filled with idiots.
Yeah. Idiot corn. So that happened. Alright, let's take a look around here. We'll take a quick look around here and see what I can find of use. Unicorn candle holder. A unicorn candle holder. This is a candle holder carving of Dave, the legendary unicorn brought to life by a hungover demigod. This magical creature possesses near infinite foresight and a complete lack of spatial awareness. It fell to its death immediately after it was created. Spatial awareness issue. Literally fell to its death. A jar of Ranka, or Sanka. Oh, that's actually an item. A cheap knockoff of a well-known decaf coffee brand, Aranka, is unique in that it doesn't taste like coffee whatsoever. Instead, the makers went for the taste and texture of an old boot. It's the only thing that the facility coffee trolley delivers. Well, now I know what to put in there. Yes, the key's so nice room. Still think Bob is actually him. I mean, excuse me, Ted here is actually that corn we just spoke to. How else would he know how to get in here? It's facial recognition stuff. They kind of pointed that out a bit. An old newspaper clipping. Local teens win a big science award. It's an old newspaper clipping that shows a very young Bob and Ted winning a science award for an artificial intelligence prototype. Judging by their demeanor, their partnership hasn't changed so much since then. The article notably praises the display's slick presentation, spearheaded by Bob, and completely ignores the sciencey parts which Ted did on his own. Okay, that makes more sense. He knows how to make presentations and how to get people to look at stuff. Concerned lab report. A lab report outlining further tests on the facility's breakthrough test subject, the famed female Ruby Queen corn, which must have been who I met in the ventilation system. Much more concerning than the last one, as it uses phrases like "can't be controlled," "the corn follow her," and "much too British." Recommends sequestering subject as soon as possible until further notice. And Ted's journal. Much neater. Not written in red pen, I'm assuming. Written entirely in blue pen. In perfectly sized paragraphs, is the most depressing diary known to man. Highlights include many thoughts on optimal sock organization, regrets on his partnership with Bob, and sadness that his own project, an experimental AI program, couldn't get funded. Alright. This door is locked otherwise from the other side. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to leave this video here, guys. It's if you're enjoying what you're seeing, go ahead and give me a like. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.